Today I'm going to be testing out this HD antenna by One. This is not a sponsored review. I bought this thing from Amazon for like 33 bucks. It had like 9,000 reviews. Supposed to be able to pick up channels from like 50 miles away. I want to cut the cord because I got pissed off that every month I have to pay a regional sports fee of $6, which ends up being $72 a year for sports channels that I never watch. So hopefully this will do the trick. The first thing that I'm going to do without any antenna hooked up is I'm going to see if this thing can pick up any stations on its own. Zilch, it found nothing. Now let's unbox this thing. So you get an antenna with a 10-foot cable or something attached to it. This is a booster signal, or booster pump. And then a little USB thing for the little booster here. And then these to attach the thing to the wall. Instructions, which I've already read, and the instructions say to try using this without the booster first. So I'm going to do that. It's amazing that this thin, flimsy plastic thing is going, look at this, Ben, that this is going to pick up HD signals. And they couldn't just include this with the purchase of a TV? Like, how can this not be integrated with a TV? Look how thin that thing is. The manufacturer says that this should face the antenna, which the signal comes straight from that way. So it should face that way to get the best signal. So let's give it a shot. Let's try scanning for channels again. While the TV is scanning, I want to point out that you want to visit dtv.gov maps to see what stations are available in your area. According to my address, I can receive these stations here. It's picked up like 10 channels, but these are not the channels that I want to watch, and their signal isn't that great, as you can see right there. A lot of them are in foreign language that I don't speak. You can see right there. I'm going to move the antenna to a different position and try this again. Remember when I said that the antenna needs to face this way because the towers are that way? Well, when I put it in the window here, it is now facing this way, and that has resulted in no channels. So apparently they were telling the truth when they said it needs to face the towers. So I'm going to move it and try it again. Once again, I got nothing. I'm guessing because I put the antenna up and down like this instead of horizontally like this, so I'm going to move it and see how that works. By the way, this thing says that it could take up to 50 minutes. It's really only taking about 5 to 10. So it found like 12 channels, but not exactly the channels that I want. So I've been moving this thing around the room to try and see if I can get better reception, and haven't really resulted in anything better than just facing it this way. But now I'm going to try the booster and see if that helps the signal. In addition to the booster, I moved the antenna outside and ran it onto a longer cable. So now let's see how this works. It found 44 stations. Now I'm guessing most of these stations I probably don't want to watch because they're in a different language. Right now this is NBC, so I'm getting NBC for free, so that's pretty cool. So I'm going to go through and see what stations are worth watching and which aren't. NBC is cool. DT or KTLA is good. That's the CW. I don't know what this is TV is. So channel 7 here, this is the ABC affiliate, that's good. Now 9.1, that's KCAL, which is the same transponder as CBS, so I'm surprised that CBS doesn't show up. We don't get no Fox, no KCOP. So I have the antenna mounted outside, and doing that, I'm getting ABC, NBC, the CW, plus a bunch of stations I've never even heard of before, like Quest, which was showing Modern Marvels, but I don't even know what Quest is. Anyway, and there's a bunch of in-between stations, like the CW has some bonus stuff. It's currently at 5.1, but you click it again and you get Three's Company on 5.2, and This Is TV, whatever that is. So there's all sorts of bonus stuff that comes in as well. What I think this proves for me anyway is the antenna does work, although it is outside right now. But I think if I were to put an antenna on the roof, then these signals would improve and I might get a chance of getting CBS as well. So the antenna's doing a good job. I'm not sure how well it would work on the inside of the house, or if it's definitely not going to be the antenna for me, but it was a good investment to test out this system. Next step for me is I'm going to put one on the roof. Stay tuned for that. In the video description, you'll find a link to buy this antenna if you want to. And also, I'll put a link there for the roof antenna that I'm going to buy next.